that having no physical intimacy with anybody for that long would lead to trouble. I'm talking about Will. You know, I am Kate's teacher. I have a responsibility to stop sick older men from taking advantage of her.
You just aim to see your phone is off.
Especially ones with such an inflamed appetite for...
Well, you don't know that Will definitely did, Sorry, why are you tidying up? You never tidy.
Oh, you know, busy, just busy. What's with you and the 5 a.m. starts?
Oh, it's one of our very few good clients. We made a bit of a mistake with the meeting, so they're threatening to pull out.
Oh, what did Will do this time? Try and pull the PA or something?
No, it's me, actually.
Morning, Frankie. You okay? Poor you, being pulled from one unsavoury home environment and then thrown straight into Tom's room. I know what it smells like in the morning.
That's okay, we don't know.
Got some breakfast? I can make you some.
No, we're going to get on the way, thanks.
Look, why don't you give me a kiss and get off with them, otherwise you're going to be late.
Do you think Tom's normal? I mean, shouldn't he have a girlfriend at his age? He spends all his time with Frankie doing projects. It's not right. Saved by the bell. Okay, wait. Oh, that rhymes. Look, if ever you want to talk about anything, you know, boys, for example, or men, older men.
You mean you know?
I don't want to embarrass you. I know that you're a mature, independent young woman, and I know that you think you know what you're doing. But
You're not angry?
not at you. Ooh. No, you're an innocent in all this. Look, I don't know the details, and I don't expect you to tell them to me.
We kissed. I mean, we really kissed.
I see.
And I think it would have gone further, but I was too scared.
Physical contact with a man doesn't mean that he loves you. Or even likes you.
Yeah, but isn't that enough on its own anyway?
No. Kate, I think you're being taken advantage of. Don't worry. I'm going to help you through this.
I'm not holding it. It's too dangerous.
Why not? No one's looking. They just think we're being normal. We're never going to graduate to kissing in public if you won't even hold my hand. You're not embarrassed, are you?
No.
Do you think teenagers stop being children and start to grow up sexually far too soon, if you ask me? Yeah, I agree. Especially when it's for somebody completely inappropriate who's likely to take advantage. I know what you mean. Even as we speak, I'm trying to prevent one in my own home. Samuel and libidinous Lydia. Yeah, but at least you're confronting the issue. I mean, it is our duty.
Indeed. Unusual to see you with such hang-ups, Mrs. Brigg. Everything bodes well in the home?
Yeah, of course.
I see the root of your sexual fears, Mrs. Brigg, and I agree. The Radcliffe girl is a bad influence on young Thomas.
Frankie? No, I wasn't talking about them.
Then who? Do you have something to tell me?
Actually, I was talking about Kate Alice and Will.
Oh, yes. Scurrilous rumours.
I think they may have already consummated the rumour.
A kiss. With tongues, I suspect. Disgusting.
Then how would you do it? I mean, is there a better way?
Indeed, young lady. Restrain those desires, attractive though it may be.
Miss Culgaran, please. He's taking advantage, Kate, and you just don't understand this. I think that the two of us should go and speak to him about it. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do you know how much a kiss means to a 16-year-old?
Fiona, I can explain.
Look, just don't bail out your buddy again, okay? You just don't know what he's done. You've got a daughter this age, Will.
What?
Frankie, remember? No wonder she moved out rather than see you bring her friends home.
What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. But I told you he didn't love you. He's just a user. I'm not going to let him intimidate you into denying it, okay?
Tell her the truth, Kate.
Yeah, she has. Look, you don't have to hear this. Why don't you wait outside for me?
Fiona, don't you think you might be overreacting?
Look, I don't care how frustrated, pent up, whatever you want to call it you are. This is not acceptable behaviour.
You sure this is anything to do with me, Fiona? You seem to be believing her awfully easily.
How dare you? I'm fine. I wouldn't put anything past a man like you. You've got no responsibility to your daughter, your job, or even morality by the looks of it. I'm not going to let this go. You'll see.
Fiona. Fiona, you don't really believe Will did that, do you? I mean, I think it could be my fault. Well, you know, with business and everything, you know, it was me that missed the meeting with that client.
Oh, come on. Business. What about Kate?
Well, are you sure she's for real? You know, she's a young girl, vivid imagination. It could be something else in her life and it's making her say these things.
Oh, what else? I mean, people don't just go around making these things up. Do you know, there are lots of people out there who are unfulfilled. Or frustrated even. And, you know, they don't resort to finding younger and younger, more active alternatives. Do they? You heard him, Kate. He denied it in front of you. He's not even man enough to admit it.
He's got other considerations, Mrs. Brake.
Oh, yeah. Like as many other women. Look, I don't want to sound all preachy, but I do think it's time to put a stop to this.
Mrs. Brake.
Look, it's not really appropriate, is it, Kate? Let me look out for you.
Mr. Radcliffe never laid one finger on me.
Covering up for him will only encourage him to keep up this ridiculous behaviour.
The only ridiculous behaviour I've had recently is from your husband. He kissed me.
Mike, we have to talk. I don't know whether we have to stand up for this, but it feels right.
Fiona?
I know that you kissed Kate.
Who'd you hear this from?
Did you kiss her?
Yes.
I mean, have you kissed her since? I mean, is this something that you're going to continue doing? Is it going to become a hobby?
No. Fiona. We need to talk this through. I can explain. You know, I think it's good that we are at least talking to each other. Now we need to be totally honest with each other and not be afraid of it anymore.
Well, it might be serious to you, but I can assure you it's definitely just a bit of fun to Mike.
Mrs. Brake, it wasn't anything like that.
Right, well, good. Because marriage means something and you should have a bit more respect. Oh, look, I'm sorry. It's not all your fault. It's Mike's too for falling for the tricks of newborn little teenagers.
It wasn't a trick. I didn't have anybody else to turn to. I said that I was sorry.
Your parents are away a lot?
I never get to see them. I feel alienated from other teenagers because I'm too independent. Look, I'm not selling you a sob story. It was just one tiny little mistake, that's all.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't confuse things, Kate. If people, well, men, are kind to you, it doesn't mean they just want one thing. There are different kinds of love, and you just have to learn to know the difference.
I'm sorry.
Fiona?
Oh!
I thought that was a cat trapped in a chimney, but it's just you. Fiona, that was a joke. Fiona? What's happened? What's wrong?
Oh, I know, I can't be angry with her, and it's so frustrating. Mike kissed Kate, and all the time I was going on at you about staying away from her. I feel so stupid.
Look, Fiona, obviously I don't know the circumstances, but I promise you, it won't have meant a thing to Mike.
And it's, you know, it's not as if I'm not willing. And now I know that it's not that he's not interested in that side of the relationship, but that he just doesn't want to do it with me.
Well, look, come inside. I'll fix you a drink. Look, we can talk this through properly. Okay?